Right somewhere off the coast of Africa, a speck of a sailboat is on a course around the world. At the helm, a 16-year-old girl traveling alone, risking her life with her parents' permission. Some call that incredibly irresponsible, but is it? Chris Conley has a look.
Parents who plead that their plugged-in kids get off the couch, be careful what you wish for. There's a new breed of teen, eager for the open sea, hoping to set a world record by being the youngest to sail around the world alone, like 16-year-old Abby Sunderland from Thousand Oaks, California.
I'm definitely nervous, but I understand the ocean, and I understand how dangerous what I'm doing actually is, and I understand how careful I need to be out there. Down below is here where I'll spend most of my time. I can control pretty much the whole boat from right here. I've got my chart plotter, my autopilot.
Late last year, Abby began talking publicly about her plan to circumnavigate the globe by herself in this 40-foot boat, WildEyes, the fulfillment of a dream she sprang on her parents when she was just 13. So when your daughter comes to you and says, I want to sail around the world by myself, what's your first reaction?
See you later. When any of my kids come to me and with an ambition, I don't laugh at it. I like to listen to my kids.
From her earliest days, even in diapers, Abby was trained in seamanship by her father, testing her, he says, with tougher and tougher solo scenarios through her teens.
There was a particularly rough day, and her boat was rocking from gunwale to gunwale. We'd been at it for 20 hours at that stage, and I said, so Abby, are you ready to sail around the world now? To which she replied, where is my boat?
She ended up getting a sponsor, and all she needed was approval, from us.
Why not just say no? No, you can't.
That would have been the easiest thing for us to have said, would have been no. But then, what about Abigail and all her talents?
Yeah, but what about this?
Man, we just hit a whale.
In 1999, a 17-year-old named Jesse Martin set off to sail around the world by himself, yet he struggled with loneliness.
I reckon I could think of 30 other places that I'd rather be at the moment.
Jesse also encountered life-threatening storms while alone at sea that left him emotionally devastated.
I'm scared. I'm cold.
But Jesse witnessed some unforgettable sights along the way and made it safely.
This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Maybe stop a few times, but...
Meanwhile, the Sunderlands wouldn't even let Abby walk the family dog at night without someone accompanying her. But they decided to let her sail around the world all by herself.
Could there be a tragedy? Yeah, there could be. But there could be a tragedy on the way home tonight, or driving with her friends in a car at 16. So
you arm them with the coping skills, and then you pray.
It's so foreign to what I would think is what you would want for your child, and that is to make sure of their safety, number one, paramount, above anything else in the world.
TJ Simers, sports columnist for the Los Angeles Times, was horrified by the news of Abby's trip.
This kid's gonna be out there all by herself. Death is a possibility, bad weather.
But apparently, she's a really talented sailor.
She's a kid.
On January 23rd, with 300 pounds of freeze-dried food on board, Abby set sail from Marina del Rey.
Looking good, Abby!
Her parents watching as their teenage daughter faded into the horizon.
Don't be late for dinner in about 6 months' time, okay? Love you, bye.
While at sea, Abby talked with her mother twice a day, blogged, and kept up her page on Facebook, where one of her friends was Jessica Watson, a 16-year-old Aussie, also in the process of sailing solo around the world.
I'm sitting here looking out at Cape Horn out the window. Hey, just cooking dinner at the moment, and tonight we're having a tin pie.
Jessica was about to sail into history as the youngest ever to circle the globe alone nonstop.
It's my first time across the equator, so it's traditional to have a dunk in the salt water as you go across. Here goes.
But Abby was 5 months younger and so hoped to take that world record for herself. Her route, crafted to avoid any threat of pirates, took her past Chile, then around Cape Horn, and into the South Atlantic. When we talked to her via Skype, she'd been at sea for 101 days.
I think it actually might be more fun if there was somebody else on board, but I'm happy to do it alone too. So.
Do you ever get scared?
Yeah, I've been scared a few times. I got hit by a rogue wave. I did get knocked down. I'd be happy if it didn't happen again.
But there was also crushing disappointment. 16-year-old Abby had a malfunctioning autopilot and had to stop in Cape Town for repairs, ending her dream of a non-stop solo circumnavigation, but not ending her voyage. Can't she just say, "Congratulations, that was tremendous. You'll learn more in 3 days in Cape Town than you might learn in 2 weeks on the ocean"?
I think Abigail set out to sail around the world, and she will accomplish that.
Still younger sailors are hoping to circle the globe solo. A Dutch family court stepped in to block 13-year-old Laura Decker from raising her sails alone. She may get her chance again later this year. As for Jessica Watson, her quest completed after 210 days at sea, she pulled into Sydney Harbor early this spring to a huge welcome.
Welcome Jessica Watson home.
Our newest Australian hero.
I'm actually going to disagree with what our Prime Minister has just said. I don't consider myself a hero. I'm an ordinary girl who believed in her dream.
And tonight finds Abby Sunderland under sail once more, somewhere south of Madagascar, a 16-year-old alone again on the unforgiving, irresistible sea.